Nothing allows a landscape to thrive more than the most important natural resource on the planet. Devastatingly, 1/3 of the world's population does not have access to clean drinking water, leaving more than 2.3 billion without this vital necessity for life.
We all need safe, clean drinking water. So this is where it starts.
The community obviously has a need for clean water, and they also, whether that's the drinking water that comes into their homes and businesses or the reclaimed water that they use for their yard, that's treated water, or they have to have some way of getting the wastewater that we all generate in our houses out, treated, safe, and away from our residences. So the community benefits, dramatically from having this school training people to move into that industry.
Cuyamaca College, located in Rancho San Diego, is one particular campus in California that is giving rise to water studies as an initiative. Progressive in not only lecturing techniques, but in hands-on experience. The Center for Water Studies educates and trains students with innovative courses to prepare them for a career in the water service industry. The program is equipped with a state-of-the-art field operations skills yard known as the FOSI, built with $130,000 worth of professional materials donated by water service industries around the county. After receiving a $1 million grant from the National Science Foundation along with funding from Prop V, program directors were able to transform Building L into its remastered center of today. Coordinator of the Center for Water Studies, Joe Young has been the program manager since 2012, after retiring that same year from the Helix Water District after 35 years.
This program has been around since the 60s. For years it was called the Water and Wastewater Technology Program. It started at San Diego City College, and at some point it moved to Mesa College. And in 2003, because we didn't feel any love over there at Mesa, we moved here to Cuyamaca. And it's been huge for our program. They've done nothing but support us and helped us to expand our program. We love it here at Cuyamaca.
Offering certificates and Associate of Science degrees emphasizing water distribution, treatment, and collection systems, it is the most comprehensive of its kind in the state.
To work in almost every position in a water utility, whether it's drinking water, distribution of drinking water, or wastewater, you need state certification. It's required by law. So all of our classes inside focus on the knowledge you need to qualify for and take those exams and pass those exams and get your distribution certification, your water treatment certification, your wastewater certification, whatever it is you need to make you look like a strong applicant.
While the center prides itself with hands-on learning, the diversity of students allows it to thrive. Mike Krim is a retired military veteran, now looking to serve his community through water studies. So how did you become a part of the Center for Water Studies here at Cuyamaca College?
I developed a curiosity for the water industry when I was in college back in the 90s. And now I'm coming to the end of my career, and I'm looking to move on to a second career. I remembered what my colleague at work had told me about. I would look around and see if the program still existed here, because that acquaintance had told my friend that he had just taken a few courses here and he ended up with a job in the wastewater industry making a pretty good living. So I looked into it, and sure enough, there is the Center for Water Studies here. It's the same program with a different name. There's more to it, and it's been modernized, but it's still here. The last 20 years I've been working as a manager, a retired military officer. I've spent a lot of time telling people what to do and being told what to do over the years. And that's fine. I'm happy to keep doing that. I've developed a certain amount of ability to do that and fairly well. So what I'm looking to do is get into the water industry and then work my way up. The water industry has so many different options, and it's interesting.
So what exactly is this class that we've come to shadow?
So the specific class that we're in tonight is a backflow tester course of study. Every structure which is fed water by a municipal water district obviously receives that water through a pipe, and then it comes through a meter so that they can keep track of how much water to bill for. Once you get past that meter and the water goes to the end user, you want to make sure that that water doesn't come back into the system from the end user's structure. So every structure is protected by a backflow prevention device of one kind or another. Well, those backflow prevention devices are certified under one program, and they have to be tested annually under another program. Thousands of these devices around, as you can well imagine, for each structure. and then also inside structures. Like if you think about a hospital or a jail or any other school, any large municipal institution, it has these backflow prevention devices inside the institution too, because the plumbing is so elaborate. So this course, at the conclusion of it, results in a knowledge base that would permit one to take the certification test. There's a written and a hands-on to pass those two tests, and then once passed, you get a certification, and then you're employable. This is the kind of class that makes you almost immediately employable. Some of the other classes I've been taking provide you the foundation that you need to get into the water industry and maybe start moving up or finding your place.
Students that have found their place in the program are women in water. Lori Jones, a former teacher and current president of the American Waterworks Association for Cuyamaca, is preparing for the annual spring conference to engage in friendly competition.
The conference is just more of a learning thing, but they do have these little competitions that you can do. So this one is called Meter Madness, and so you get timed and you have to put a water meter together.
Seeking a career change, the Women in Water Symposium caught her eye while scrolling on Facebook. She visited the campus and became intrigued.
While I was teaching full-time as a teacher, I came here for classes Monday through Thursday and just got all this knowledge and just kept going with it because every class was interesting, every class was informative, and the instructors were great. So I was just so impressed with it. I didn't even know there was a world of water and that there were women in it. So it was really exciting for me.
She is actively involved in a paid water studies internship through the program.
I felt like I won the lottery when I got this internship because I'm learning so much. I've been at Padre Dam, great organization. I was down in Imperial Beach, so that was really interesting to see what's happening with all the stuff down there. And now I'm at Otay Water Treatment Plant and kind of seeing how the operators deal with things there. And then my last rotation will be at Pure Water San Diego. So exciting. Every single day is just amazing. I'm learning a ton and that there's so many different things I can do. So it's going to be hard for me to narrow it down because now I'm getting more qualified in other areas. I'll be taking the certifications really soon, and so I'm just super excited to just be where I'm at right now and have those options. I know it's scary, but just go for it. Just take that first class. Meet with other women, and because this industry is changing. So the Women in Water, it's a big deal. They have the symposium every year. Get involved with that. Get involved with the student chapters for water. Just come to a class. Come talk to one of the instructors, and you'll learn a lot and things you didn't even know existed. So yeah, just go for those first classes.
So I'm very proud of what we do here, and seeing all those former students out there working and content with their career and moving ahead in life. It's extremely rewarding, so I love what I do here.
A promising future for the center is in the works, partnering with National University to create a 4-year bachelor degree program.
Just trying to do our part for the water industry. They're going to need a lot more workers here over the next 10 years.
From Cuyamaca College, I'm Thomas Ortega with the Griffin Report.